First of all, many congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
What does this win represent for you?
No, I think this award is more than a personal award, is a recognition for the team efforts that exist in the CFO's office. We are recipients of this award on behalf of our teams, and this is just a recognition for all the hard work that our teams do.
So I want to understand, we also had this as the topic of our first session today. I want to understand your views on the growth synergies between CFOs and CEOs. What are your views on that?
I think the line between the CFO office and the CEO office is fast diminishing. CFOs are playing a very active role in supporting the CEO in driving the business. I think they are more evolving into strategic leaders who help to translate some of the visions into numbers, allow the boards and the CEO office to think through the impact of some of their decisions, how to think about capital budgeting, apart from just being a traditional accounting and a compliance role. So CFO's office is playing a very, very active role in evaluation of an organization, and also evolving the governance framework for the organization.
The next question for you is about the budget. Recently, the government released the new budget for the country, and they allocated massive amounts of the capital expenditure. A 33% hike.
Yeah.
That's huge, right? But at the same time, there is expectation from the private sector to kick in terms of private, like the capital
Sure.
sector. So, what are your views on that?
I think that's going to happen definitely for a country like India. Government increasing its allocation to capital expenditure is a big positive move, especially given the global cues where economies have been slowing down. A boost from the government is definitely required to drive up private consumption. Cut in tax rates is also a step in the right direction. India is a very large domestic economy driven by local demand, and I can say, while there may be, a bit of slowdown in the near term, but a lot of consumption sectors like ours, we are aggressively adding capacity because we are not looking at 3 to 6 months, but we are looking at the big term picture. And I think private investment revival in India is definitely going to happen, and will take off on back of government spends as well.
Now going forward, 2023, it seems that the overall theme would still be global economic slowdown. The GDP numbers are seeming that way, 4.4% in Q3, right? There is a theme of global economic slowdown already established. So that all being said, what is your outlook? How do you plan on navigating this?
I think India will still continue to rely a lot on domestic consumption. While yes, the global economic cues are not great and likely to impact the overall economic framework, but India will continue to remain one of the fastest growing economies. I still think that India's GDP growth will be in excess of 6% this year, for sure. And the domestic demand is going to be the key driver. I think the key to watch out will be how the capital flows into the country happen, given the global economic situation and interest rate outlook across the globe. That will be an important factor to watch out. But like you rightly said, government's emphasis on increasing capex in this situation will definitely be a big boost. The GST collections, in spite of global challenges, have been holding very steady, and I think India has a very, very bright economic outlook in the next 12, 18, 24 months.
Last question for you. Given the challenges that the global economy has faced in the last 3 years after the pandemic,
Yeah.
what is the single most biggest advice you would give to leaders in finance?
Yeah, I think what the pandemic has taught, pandemic was like a black swan event. Nobody could, think through something as catastrophic as that playing out. And nobody had modeled something like this. So I think CFOs have to also play a very active role in risk mitigation and thinking through events which, you never used to model in your own spreadsheets. So as we are thinking of aggressive growth in a market like India, CFOs have to play that active balancing role in managing risk equally well, is what I would say. And India, I think a lot of it is dependent on local domestic consumption and demand. So I would say consumption stories in India will continue to do well no matter what the near-term outlook in the economy is. I think so. There is a CFO's role which has to play, balancing the short-term and long-term. One big learning also, post the pandemic has been the balance sheets have to be well funded. So I think the CFO's office has to play an active role ensuring there is enough liquidity on the balance sheet to take care of some of the unexpected events or slowdown events, and put the right capital structure to ensure the respective companies' growth does not suffer.
Right. Thank you so much for chatting with us once again. Many congratulations.
Thank you.